This is a Broil King barbecue, built in Canada by a family-owned company using premium materials and engineered for some serious performance. This barbecue is part of the Crown Shadow series and one of the most popular. But the great thing about all Broil King barbecues is that we can all do so much more with our grills than we realise by using accessories like this, the reversible plancha. Let's make some smash burgers. All we need to do is remove 3 of the cooking grids using the grid lifter. And then replace it with the plancha. Easy. Now we can light the barbecue, but remember, always light your barbecue with the lid up. So I'm going to come over to my burner control here, and I'm going to turn it round to about the halfway point. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to press the push button ignition. I can hear the flames already caught. Take my second burner to the halfway position. That's already lit. And then the third one as well. And now I know that all 3 of those burners are lit. That means I can shut the lid to preheat the plancha, and that's going to give me time to go and get the ingredients. I've got some good quality beef mince here, 80% meat, 20% fat, minced twice on a medium grind. That's going to give us some really lovely flavour and texture. See if you can get your local butcher to do that for you. I've rolled them into 100-gram patties, but you can use whatever size you prefer. So now that the plancha's heated up, we can just give it a little spritz with some high temperature oil with my Broil King spritzer here just before we start. Now it's all about the technique. I'm going to do 2 types of smash burgers, one classic and one fried onion burger. And I'm going to start with the fried onion burger because that takes a little longer to cook. And for that one, I'm going to use the Broil King spatula and tongs because they're really heavy duty. Let's get a couple of patties on. So here we go, one there. Now we've got a great sizzle going there, and that's what you're looking for. If you don't get a sizzle, just turn the burners up underneath the plancha. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of sea salt. This is fine sea salt. And then a nice generous amount of very finely sliced onions go on top of our patties here. Then we're going to take our spatula and use our tongs to give that a really good smash. Perfect. And now we'll do our classic smash. So one there and one there. And this time we're going to use the Broil King smash press. And as you can see, it's got 3 edges here, so that when you press it down, you get the perfect thickness every time. And then the open edge is so that you can slide it off. So here we go. One. Perfect. Now we go in with our fine sea salt again. And all we have to do now is wait a couple of minutes for that to caramelize. Now we're going to toast our buns either on the plancha or on the cooking grid here, which is the setup I've got. And the reason we toast the buns is so the beef juices don't make them soggy, because nobody wants that. So let's check on our buns. Perfect. And we'll keep these up on the warming rack until we're ready. So it's been a couple of minutes, so let's flip the burgers and see if we've got good caramelization. Fabulous. Oh, that's lovely, look at that. And then they look amazing. Now we can add the cheese. And to help melt the cheese, we can shut the lid for a minute or 2. So it's been a couple of minutes, let's have a look. And they're looking great. So what I'm going to do first is use my digital food probe, and I'm just going to go in and make sure that my burgers are cooked, and anything over 75 Celsius is perfect, and they are. And also have a little look at this. In here, we've got a special reservoir that's built into the plancha, and that catches any fat or grease for an easy cleanup. So that's a brilliant thing. Now it's time to stack the burgers. Clean spatula, come under the patty, on top of the next one, and then you can use the edge of the plancha to help you with this. That goes on to our first bun, and now we're on to the onion burger. That goes on there, and then again, pop that onto our burger bun there. Now you can put whatever toppings you like on here, but I'm going to go old school with some really nice pickles here, and then I'm going to finish that off on top with some homemade burger sauce. So here we go. There's one, and there's the fried onion burger. So there you go, classic smash, fried onion smash. Having a plancha as part of your barbecue kit gives you so many possibilities of all the things that you could cook. And that's just one accessory. Imagine all the things you could do with the others. Your barbecue is incredibly versatile, so make the most of it and do more with your grill. Let's taste the burger. Oh yeah.